What does capital flight mean? Have you ever wondered what happens when money leaves a country in large amounts? This is known as capital flight. It refers to the significant movement of financial assets and capital out of a nation. This often occurs during times of political or economic instability, like when there are regime changes or economic crises. Concerns about the future of a country's economy can also trigger this phenomenon. Capital flight can happen in two ways: legal and illegal. Legal capital flight involves the proper transfer of foreign investments back to their home countries. This means following the rules and regulations set by the government. On the other hand, illegal capital flight involves unauthorized transfers of assets. These often include illicit financial flows that are not reported or recorded within the country. Now, let's look at capital flight from a socialist perspective. Socialism often emphasizes state control over key sectors of the economy. It aims to distribute wealth more evenly among citizens. However, when capital flight occurs, it can challenge economic stability and social welfare. A reduction in a country's economic resources makes it harder for governments to fund social programs. This can lead to increased income inequality and decrease the purchasing power of citizens. When we consider theories of economic transition, capital flight highlights the vulnerabilities of economies undergoing significant changes. For instance, during a transition from a socialist to a more market-oriented economy, uncertainty can trigger capital flight. Investors may become wary of the economic future, which can hinder the transition process. This reduction in available capital can slow down investment and development efforts. Governments facing capital flight may adopt various strategies to address its effects. One approach is to raise interest rates to attract foreign investment. They may also implement policies to increase transparency and confidence in the economy. Signing international agreements can help prevent illicit financial flows as well. However, these measures need to be balanced with the need to maintain social welfare and economic stability, which are core principles of socialist economic systems. Understanding capital flight is essential in the context of socialism and economic systems comparison. It shows how economic policies can impact the movement of capital and the overall health of an economy. By examining these aspects, we can gain a clearer picture of how different economic systems function and respond to challenges.